Yo, what's up, Diamond family? It's your man VV, and welcome back to the VVS Academy. As you guys know, I'm here every week dropping off gems, teaching you to record and mix your music better. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Look, man, I got a really crazy video for you guys today. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to mix industry quality rap vocals using only a few stock plugins. This is all you need, man. You don't need anything fancy. You don't need anything extra. You just need these skills. But look, before we get into it, if you're still struggling to get your vocals to sit inside the beat and balance themselves out perfectly every single time, check out my free mixing course down below. It's going to completely change the game for you. It's going to teach you to balance out your vocals and your beat perfectly every single time. It takes about 15 minutes. It's completely free, so check that out down below. All right, let's stop over talking it. Let's jump right into the track. I'll play it back now.
Got locked in the box, nigga see knew my Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50, bitch all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent, smell like weed in this bitch, and I got the bag.
Cool. So look, if you missed the first video, the one that came before this, where we kind of balanced this out and got it loud and got it clear and things like that, check out that video in the series, because when you start to mix your vocals, you want your song to already sound close to this. You already want it to sound loud, clear, balanced before you start mixing your vocals, and it's going to help you to make better mixing decisions. So check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. I'll link it down below. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about this vocal. Let's zoom in a little bit, because I'm already hearing some issues, and the way I explain this, I think it's going to help you to learn to hear compression just a little bit better. So if you look at this waveform here, you can see it's very inconsistent. Like these first couple of bars right here seem like they're pretty much the same volume, and then he dips down like here. He starts to get a little bit louder right here at this next section. Starts to get a little bit louder like here, and then you can see right over here it's like he's as loud as he was at the beginning of the verse, right? So the point of compression is for all of this to sound consistent, to all sound like it's at a consistent volume, which is not at all how we speak. Some words we say are louder, some words we say are quieter, and then if you factor in actually like moving as you rap and things like that, your distance from the microphone changes as well. Specifically, listen right here, and this kind of works better to visualize if your eyes are closed. So if you listen to this with your eyes closed, you're going to kind of picture him rapping, and then you're going to hear a section or a phrase where it sounds like he took a step back, or maybe he's just like kind of rocking with the beat and he moves away a little bit as he's rocking. Close your eyes, listen, and see if you can visualize what I'm talking about.
Got locked in the box, nigga see knew my Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50, bitch all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent, smell like weed.
You can definitely hear it right here. It's like he literally like just took a big lean back from the mic and then brought it up. And like if I take a step back from the mic, do you hear the difference? That's what it sounds like he did in that verse. I'm gonna mute out the backgrounds and the ad-libs and stuff so you get a better idea. You can hear it a little bit more dramatically, and we'll just focus on the lead vocal. Let's hear it again.
Got locked in the box, nigga see knew my Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50, bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent, smell like weed in this bitch.
Cool. So how do we fix that? Because that is really what compression is built for. Compression is to take those sections where it got a little bit too quiet and make it sound like it never happened. So there's two ways you can fix it. I'm going to show you guys kind of the cheater way to compress. If you don't really know how to use a compressor, this is kind of a safe way to do it. And then I'm going to show you guys kind of a more advanced technique, or just a way to use compression the way it was intended. So let's do it the cheap way first, the cheater way. All you have to do is highlight the section that you want to make a little bit louder. Let's zoom in a little bit and tighten up our grid so we can get a little bit more specific. Now I'm doing this with one hand, but if you're using two, you can just hold command and it'll let you go inside of the grid. So I wouldn't usually tighten up the grid like this, but I'm only using one hand. So anyway, we can see this section physically looks smaller than the rest. So if we take our volume and we just bump it up a few dB so that it looks the same in volume, it's going to sound a lot better. So let's try it.
Locked in the box, nigga see knew my Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50, bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my.
So let's go back so you can hear it before we adjusted the volume. Remember, we went up 4 dB. Let's hear it before we change the volume.
No shit, two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50, bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent.
And this is the issue that's keeping you from sounding professional, because if you don't know how to use compression or get this next section to be as loud as the section before, you're just going to turn everything up, right? So that you can hear this section clearly when we get here. But that's also turning up this section, which means this section is going to be too loud. This section is going to be just right. This section is going to be a little bit louder than it should be. The next part might be too loud, whatever. And so it creates an an inconsistent, unprofessional sound. We want a consistent, in-your-face, right there vocal at all times. So I'm going to do a little bit of both. You guys have seen the first technique where we boosted it up just to match the level. I'm going to boost it up only a little bit, then I'm going to grab a stock compressor to get this going. So let's go ahead and bypass this VMR we have here. Let's just grab the BF76, which is just a stock compressor that comes within Pro Tools, right? It's just an 1176. You can use the CLA if you have it. You can use Slate if you have it, whatever you like to use. All right, so I'm really going to focus on the transition between these two sections because I want to hear the difference in volume.
Can't be worried about shit, 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Can't be worried about shit, 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick.
And so when we're setting up this compressor, we want to see more activity from our meter. We want to see more activity on the louder section than we do on the quieter section. So on the louder section, we actually want it turning down. And then on the quieter section, we don't really want it moving a lot. We just want the makeup gain or the output to be turning that section up. So let's go ahead and dial in some settings. I like to go with the fastest attack, slowest release, and from there we'll just dial in and put an output.
Can't be worried about shit, 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Can't be worried about shit, 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Can't be worried about shit, 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Can't be worried about shit, 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Can't be worried about shit, 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Can't be worried about shit, 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Can't be worried about shit.
I think we've got it. Let's go ahead and go back a little bit.
Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent.
I like the way that sounds. I think we got some EQ issues in here as well, though. So let's just grab an EQ7. As the vocal gets more consistent, like it doesn't dip down, up and down as much, I can hear it more clearly. And now I can hear the frequencies that are kind of standing out. I think it's something in the upper mid range, maybe in the 2 to 4K range. So I'm going to start up there. I think low in his lower register, he's pretty good. So I'm just going to make a narrow Q. I'm going to boost it 8 to 10 dB. Let's go 10. We don't want to go too much higher than 10. And then we'll start down here at 1,000, but I do think it's a little higher. I could be wrong.
Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent. Smell like weed in this bitch, and I got the bag. These niggas be going outside. I thought you was loyal, my bad, but I'm talking my shit. Got me feeling rich, bro, you the king on this, I'm deep.
I think it's in this 3K range. Let me make the EQ a little bit wider, the Q wider, and see if it stands out more. So the reason we're only boosting this a few dB is because everything's gonna stand out when you boost it 20, 25 dB. But when you boost it 8 to 10, it doesn't jump out as much. So if you still hear it when it's boosted at this lower amount, it definitely needs to be cut. So it's just a quick way to know.
Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent. Smell like weed in this bitch, and I got the bag. These niggas be going outside. I thought you was loyal, my bad, but I'm talking my shit. Got me feeling rich, bro, you the king on this, I'm deep.
It's in this 2.5 to like 3K range. So we're gonna make our Q a little bit wider because now we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut maybe 3 or 4 dB. I might end up making the Q a little bit wider because I don't really like this point here. I want it a little bit softer, and so that's what a wider Q gives us. So let's see.
Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent. Smell like weed in this bitch.
So as we did that, now I can hear some lower frequency issues that are coming up as well, and I think it's probably in the 350 to 400 range. So we're gonna do the same thing, a narrow Q, boost it up 8 to 10 dB, and see if we can find it.
Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent. Smell like weed in this bitch, and I got the bag. These niggas be going outside.
You can hear it very clearly right there.
Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent. Smell like weed in this bitch, and I got the bag. These niggas be going outside. I thought you was loyal, my bad, but I'm
bypass it and go back and forth.
Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent. Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't be worried about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent. Smell like weed in this bitch, and I got the bag. These niggas be going outside. I thought you was loyal, my bad.
So the goal with your EQ, after you've EQ'd and you cut out the frequencies that were kind of jumping out, your compression should sound smoother. It should sound like you compressed it even better. Like there should be less variation in the dynamics because you're controlling those individual frequencies that jump out. So look, man, all you need is a couple of stock plugins and some know-how, and you can really get your vocals to get that industry quality sheen every single time. these are the tips I'm giving you guys week in and week out. And if you need a little bit more help, drop me a line down below, man. My name is VV, and I'm here for you. Remember to stay humble and drop. My name is VV, and I'm here for you. Remember to stay humble and make diamonds only. Peace.
Vic, but he want no shit. Two-tone glick, can't even worry about shit. 30 bang, can tell by the 50 bitches all on my dick. Nigga, I think in my scent, smell like weed in this bitch, and I got the bag. These niggas be gone outside. I thought you was loyal, my bad, but I'm talking my shit. Got me feeling rich, bro, you the king on licks. I'm a dude like Mitch. Lead on back your dick, nigga, take all your shit and shut your bitch.